Hey guys, it's Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode, and today we're going to talk about Patreon. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. And if you're one of our regulars, then welcome back. Today I just want to take just a few minutes to talk about Patreon. And I know it can be kind of a weird subject. Some people scoff at Patreon. Some people are on Patreon and like supporting the creators that they watch. And so people have differing views. It's kind of a polarizing topic for some people. I know I've had Patreon literally since day one, since launching the channel 2 years ago. And it has been kind of a roller coaster ride as far as people joining and not joining. We have a group of people who have been on Patreon since the very beginning. And then for a lot of people, it's something you do for a season, for a time. People will get on, do a month or a couple of months. I mean, for most people, Patreon, at least as far as Let's Play Easy Mode goes, we tend to be kind of a revolving door. Sometimes there are reasons why people get off, like finances and stuff like that, which is totally understandable. But today I wanted to talk about it because I really want to get a community discussion in the comments going about Patreon. As you know, I am still relatively new to this. I've been gaining a little bit of experience over the last 2 months, but primarily just within my own lane as far as running this channel on YouTube. And really, it's been kind of a learning experience as I go along. I'm still trying to figure out my way as far as making the best possible content for the kind of channel that we are, and making the kind of videos that our audience here at Easy Mode enjoy watching, enjoy laughing along with, or even just chilling and sitting back and relaxing. I know a lot of people watch these videos or even listen to these videos, you know, when they're working during the day. And I want to continue making content that people will engage with. But the truth is, for me to be making content the way that I have been, where we have so much content coming out during the week, what really helps fuel and keep the gears working here at Easy Mode is the support that I get on Patreon. And this is where I'm going to call on you guys and hope that this isn't an uncomfortable conversation. I'm definitely looking for some honesty, and I'm hoping that you guys will also, as we always talk about, you know, season what you say with tender kindness and grace and mercy and all of those things. But I really want to get the honest opinion of the people of our community. Now, I know there are some people who have been watching these videos since the beginning, who may have various reasons for not signing up on Patreon. For one thing, let me just say, I don't sit here and do this with the expectation of, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you should be on Patreon. That's not what I'm saying or doing at all. But what I'd like to do is hear the opinions of people in our community about their thoughts on Patreon, not just as a service, but also what are your reasons for signing up to Patreon or not signing up to Patreon. I'm kind of curious to get this conversation going, and I know there are, you know, right now about 2,200 people in our community here as subscribers, and there's a whole lot more people who watch the videos who are not subscribers. And that's for a different topic another day as far as subscribing or not subscribing. But what I'm interested in is to hear from you guys about your thoughts on the service. What could be on Patreon that would make you kind of cross that fence and say, all right, I want to sign up. I want to support Easy Mode. I want to do this. Now, for a lot of people, they can. For a lot of people, they cannot financially do that. You've got so many different expenses, real life things that you've got to take care of. For some people, are like, look, dude, I mean, I'm just you know, maxed out just having Peacock and Disney, you know, or Netflix especially, because that's like $1 gazillion a month now. But so a lot of people just can't do it. But what I'm interested in is, for those who've been kind of riding the fence for a while, what could we do as a community thing with Patreon to make Patreon the kind of service that people would like to go on to be a part of? And I also want to hear from our current patrons, because, you know, I want to hear from you guys. What is it about Patreon that you enjoy? What is it that we could do to make Patreon better? What is it that you like getting out of the Patreon page of Easy Mode? And are there things that we're doing over there that we could do better, or more of, or less of? And I know out of all of the subscribers that we have a lot of people who don't comment. I mean, in any YouTube channel, the amount of people who usually let their voice be heard are actually a rather small percentage of the subscribers and the people who actually watch the videos. And we have a community of people who you'll see names in these videos quite regularly in the comments. So I'm asking for them, and I'm also asking for you guys, if you're someone out there who have been watching and maybe you're not normally a commenter on videos, or you've never really said anything before, I'm actually asking you to, if you can, maybe step out of that comfort zone a little bit and give me a hello, because I'd love to wave at you and say hi, but at the same time, I'd love to hear the opinions of the people who watch these videos about Patreon, about what it is that you like about it, what it is that maybe either keeps you away, or for those of you who are on Patreon, what is it that keeps you there? I know for some people, based on what they've told me before, you know, some people sign up on Patreon because it's not about consuming the services that are on there. For some people, they just say, hey, we really dig you, we dig what you're doing, and we want to do it as a way to support you so that you can continue making content. For some people, it's, I want whatever you're serving over there, you know? Is it the early release content? Is it the exclusive content? Is it the, you know, the Wednesday night live streams that you're there for? And I think there's probably a lot of people who just do it for both. So I just want to ask you guys to give me a little bit of honesty in the comments down below. Even if you're not someone who normally comments, I'd love to hear your opinion. Are you on Patreon? Do you like being over there at Patreon? Why are you on Patreon? Are you not on Patreon? Why are you not on Patreon? And I don't mean that like, hurry up and get signed up. I mean, I want to know your opinion. Would you sign up on Patreon if the services were different? Basically, I'm just using you guys as a control group today. I want to find out your opinion on the service of Patreon and what we've done on Patreon so far, and what we can do as Easy Mode to make Patreon better and more enticing for the community to hang out over there. I hope this video doesn't make it weird for anyone. One thing that I always try to really emphasize with our community is there is no such thing as a second-class citizen here at Easy Mode. It's not the patrons versus the main channel people. We're all in the same community together. I just want to get the opinion of everybody so that I can continue to grow the channel effectively and give people what they want. And obviously grow a service that helps me to be able to make content. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I do hope that you can take just a minute of your time today and let me know down in the comments your thought on Patreon. A special thank you going out to our current Patreon community, a community that grows and shrinks and grows and shrinks, but I thank you guys so much for your continued support over there. You guys are one of the main reasons this channel is able to survive and to continue making content as much as we do. Now, with all this talk of Patreon, it would be silly of me not to invite you guys to go check out the Patreon page by going to this link right here. For $5 a month, you can get early release content, meaning that all the videos that you see on YouTube, you don't have to wait for because they come to Patreon first, hot off the press. Sometimes those videos are still processing when I post them on Patreon. And for $10 a month, you can get that plus exclusive content because we do have videos over there, games that we're playing, whole game series that are just for Patreon eyes only. But no matter what you sign up for, you can be a part of our weekly Wednesday night exclusive Patreon live streams, which has been a whole lot of fun, especially lately. We've been having a lot of fun with that community over there. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video if you've watched the whole thing, and I can't wait to get your opinions and your thoughts and your advice and just your comments about the whole topic. I will talk to you guys soon, but until then, take it easy.